Halt, men! We've reached our destination, the large tree. Sancho, I'm exhausted, and I'm so hungry. We've been running in circles around the forest and chased by wild beasts thanks to the commander, so I totally get you.
Fools!
Fools! My voice is better. That was the survival training exercise I devised to help you prepare for the possibility of being stranded in the forest. It was.
What?
No, I'm pretty sure he's lying and trying to make it sound like it wasn't a huge waste of time. I am not. Always think positively. That's my motto in life.
Hey!
Sancho, what's a motto? I don't know. What's a motto with you? Beats me. A kind of delusion, maybe. Ha! You're that Adolf fellow from the other day. You're fiend, getting ahead of me not once, but twice. Consider this the last time, though. From now on, the glory will all be mine. Commander Leo, a carrier pigeon, has arrived from Governor General Griselda, bearing an urgent message. She's ordered our return to Castan at once. We only just got here. What does she want now?
Fine!
Men, we're returning to Castan immediately.
Yes, sir!
Reminds me of a story I heard at the bar once. Seems he was a pretty famous general at one point. People used to call him Roaring Leo. It's sort of a cat-themed thing he had going on. I don't know what he's doing in Calcutta, but he's got enough enthusiasm and energy for the whole army. Anyway, might be a good idea for us to head back to Castan ourselves. I just declared we're going to do that. Looks like we finished the map as far as the river, and something's obviously got the army all fired up over there. Plus, we should probably report in with the Governor General. So what do you say? Head back to the city? Yes, I mean, I was going to do that anyway.
Alright.
Alright, onwards to Castan. Well, backwards to Castan, actually, but yeah. We're at the crater with the crater music. Who's afraid of the crater music? It's not the best music, because East 1 and 2 has the best music, but pretty good. I assume this is going to be the faster way back. Oh, hello, lead. I mean, it looks like a game somebody could make. But sadly, no, this is East. Hello, lead. When I say it looks like a game somebody could make, clearly this is made by a goddamn team of people. But you know what I mean. It's got like, it's not AAA. Where am I? Okay. Where have I gone? No, I've gone the wrong way. I can't. Oh yeah, it does have the 3D models on the map. Yes, like it's a sort of planning table. Oh, I forget I can set destinations. What I want is to go to a teleport. I guess one of the blue teleporter. Just the nearest teleport. Yeah, I want to go. Look, let's go there. Can I go towards there? Oh, I can. I've not actually used the pin in the map thing before. Oh. Ow. It's got like a fast system made out of technicalities. It's like, well, we can't take you all the way there, but we can sort of take you close. Ooh, nah, it's our tent. The winner is always the one who goes fast last. Ooh, a tent. Score. Rest in the tent.
Sleep. It's not my fault.
I think this one is a cheerier game, thankfully. So what's good about the East series is unlike like Final Fantasies, it's all this one kid. He just keeps going to different places and saving the planet. It's like the most overly qualified teenager in existence. It's not the most complex thing in the world. I mean, in terms of story, anyway. It's a Vita port of a... Well, it's a PC port of a Vita game. Of a JRPG, so it's probably going to be... Yeah, it's very anime at times. In fact, it comes with anime screenshots. What am I doing? Save again. I'm suddenly reminded, like... Yeah, like... I didn't even realise he was 16 in the first game either. Because in the first game, it's a game from the 80s. So it's like kind of top down. And he's just like the red-haired swordsman. So I just assumed he was at like a sensible age. But it's like, no, he was a teenager. It's got the best music in this town though. Like the earlier game didn't have quite this amount of anime design on characters. City seems a bit livelier than before, don't you think? There are a whole lot of more soldiers now too. It does seem that way. Leo was called back here too. Seems like something's going on. Whatever, let's go see the Governor General, figure out what's what. Oh yeah, sorry, I got distracted by a computer game. I distinctly remember, like, when the first time I played like a PlayStation 1 game, just trying to figure out why all the menus and stuff felt weird in, like, PlayStation games compared to I was used to PC games. And the answer is because it's, like, not built with an underneath, system for menus and shit, like what I have to do with Game Maker. And it's just like, oh, it's really obvious now. It just feels different when it doesn't have an underlying system to make sensible decisions for you. Speaking of underlying sensible decisions, it's kind of really weird that this guy... where's my paint program? I'll just do it with my mouse. It's just weird that he's like got a side to his picture, just right there. You'd think if they put him in a little box or something. It's like they decided on the size of the writing and then the size of the pictures, and they're like, no, we want the pictures this big. It's just kind of interesting. I've not played Overlord. Is that the one where you have all the little creatures that help you out? That's a different Overlord. We need to give her our report after all. While we're there, we should try to figure out what all the hubbub's about. What I really like, I've noticed every single, I don't know what it is, 2002 onwards, every anime character talks by just nodding to people. Sorry, I stopped because I was like, we've met an evil purple-haired sorceress, which is a magician, with cleavage, and I'm like, it was the cleavage which stopped me, I won't lie, but I was like, oh, you're gonna be sisters, aren't you? You're gonna have a secret sister. And I've met her. She's the baddie. It's like there's 2 data points there of similarity. It seems you've been able to fully complete the map as far as the river. I had expected great things from you, and you've still managed... Like, there's got to be a reason why she's got a face as well. Because at the moment... So I'm trying to use my other hand. At the moment, she's just like a manager. It's just like, why are you important to this game? I had expected great things from you, and you still managed to exceed those expectations. I was right to leave this in your hands. Please accept this. Like, that happens a couple of times as well, where you meet a character like that, and then they get really big, and you go, oh my god, there's details I didn't notice a second ago. Because they're not obvious. On the 3D model, you don't quite see it. Please accept this as a reward for your efforts thus far. Yes. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. I think is the phrase. What is that from? Oh, that's Star Wars, isn't it? Yeah, episode 1. Oh, she's giving me all... Oh yeah, she gives out money based on how much I've explored the great forest outside, and so if you don't go back in a while, you don't get lots of money. I hear that explorers and bounty hunters have entered the forest as well, though it is proving a challenge for them. There is something to be said about not being constantly distracted. So like, by details. Like, because sometimes it works in the favour. Like, it's like an anime... Bleach actually does that quite well, where they sort of distract you with cleavage, and then you go, oh, I actually missed an important detail. It's like a magic trick. In fact, now that I think about it, it's not... That's literally how they do magic tricks. That's why they have assistants. Like, they have dancers, so dancers will dance, and you're looking the wrong way, aren't you? But, it's nice when you see that technique actually used on purpose outside of magicians. But I hear that explorers and bounty hunters have entered the forest as well, though it's proving a challenge for them. I will be eagerly awaiting your next visit, gentlemen. Is there anything else you wish to report, Adol? There's a Bammy and Gaddis. The magician and the beast tamer you encountered. At the very least, I've not given permission for such individuals to explore the great forest. They both seem pretty tough. It kind of worries me, you know. 2 such individuals appearing in the Great Forest is a great matter of concern. I fear it may not be a coincidence. Until recently, I may have suspected them to be spies from Hispania. There is a couple of times in this game... Am I covering up? I am actually covering up. Where it's kind of clearly set in the real world, and somebody's gotten, like... They scribbled and gone, not Spain... We're in Hispania now. Like, I'm trying to... Yeah, there's Romans in this, but it's spelt R-O-M-U-N. And I appreciate it's like a Japanese game, and in Japan, it might be slightly less obvious that they've done no effort to disguise the general map they're building. But, I mean, the map doesn't say look like Europe or anything. It's just funny that I keep coming across specifically kind of close... places. Anyway, they're in conflict with Hispania. However, we can discount that Hispania no longer has the willpower nor ability to pose such a threat. Nothing new then. Ha! We've still got no leads on how to cross the river either. And we don't have any idea what's over there, aside from knowing that it's called the Primeval Lands. You mentioned a number of ruins, those places you found within the Great Forest, no? Perhaps you'll be able to find some ancient records. Ancient records. That might point you in the right direction.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to keep looking. I gotta say, though, really feels like our investigations hit a wall. Rather than blindly searching for where to go next, perhaps it would be wise to take this opportunity to stop and reflect. Might I suggest you rest here in Casnan for a while? I'll be sending the Roman army into the Great Forest soon. Should I hear any reports from them that may be of interest to you, I will be certain to inform you as soon as possible. The Roman army? Now that you mention it, There did seem to be more soldiers around Casnan than usual. Until recently, our forces have been in stalemate with the Altaganin army on the South African front. See, that's what I mean. Like, occasionally, it just goes incredibly on the nose with the location names. Actually, I'm slightly uncomfortable with the phrase Afrocan as well. But, it's like, Altaganin? Yeah, that's, like, Altaganin. Apart from it sounds sort of like dog tag. No, like, Altaganin's fine. But, oh no, we have the Afrocan front. Of course we do. However, in recent years, their Dragon Knights have been rapidly gaining strength. I hear they've created a new kind of warship capable of incredible speed. So in an effort to keep the Altaganins at bay, Rom has elected to deploy additional forces to the continent's western regions. I've invented a thing. It's called a cop. It keeps liquid in. So it's a round cop. Completely unique original idea. I see. Feels strange to think all the things changing in the world while we're out fighting monsters in the woods. To speak frankly, those forces were sent out without my input, and feels unneeded. The two of you are far more valuable. At any rate, I'm afraid I have a meeting to attend to. We're being kicked out. Definitely isn't a meeting going on, so you're not going to Skype someone, are you? But if you... Actually, I guess Skype is reasonably common in JRPGs, just because fast travel systems, but still. But if you require anything, do feel free to let me know. Gotcha! Thanks a bunch! Here we are at the trading post where people come to trade.
Oh?
Oh, he looks smug. Are you by any chance adult Kristen? Oh yeah. Our hero is called Kristen. Or he's called Christin, isn't it? Who are you? Oh, please excuse my lack of manners. You're just a bit infamous around. I'm not infamous! I've only done good things, you fuck! You see, I'm most delighted for this opportunity.
My name is Gruda. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
I'm very close to what his actual voice was.
I have heard all about you from the Governor General and Commander Leo.
Yeah, my Commander Leo voice is better than their Commander Leo voice. Because Commander Leo is a balding guy with a ponytail, with a fun, thin mustache, and it's like, oh, clearly he's supposed to sound like Waluigi. That is the only voice he gets. And he has like a generic American dude, and it's like, no, he sounds like Waluigi, nothing else.
Between the incident at the mine and your mapping of the forest, we seem to be quite indebted to you of late.
Right, you're clearly a baddie.
While I am only a recent arrival, I look forward to seeing more of you in the future.
In a torture chamber? Are you with the Roman army? Haha, I'm afraid so. Yeah, I think they flip a coin for every single line of dialogue. I'm in charge of unifying the Celcetan army and the Roman army as Governor Griselda's aide. Now, if you excuse me, I'm afraid I cannot keep the Governor General waiting any longer. Oh, she did have a meeting. Farewell. Please enjoy your meal. Yes. Yes, it's Prog Wednesday tomorrow. What am I going to do? I've got a plan what to do. My only innovation is that I can now write on the screen. So I can leave people notes. Like so. I do plan to try out Unity, but I want to finish what I'm doing in Game Maker first. Because I get it, but like, if I want to do 2D stuff, Game Maker, 3D, Unity. But like, I think 3D is a lot of, like, making models like in this game nowadays isn't a million miles away from what a normal person can do. Unity also has a lot more YouTube tutorials. It is a shame that like these programming, I'd buy a book, but the only books you can buy are just terrible ones that are immediately out of date. Why am I looking at the screen? I should be looking at this. Yeah, Unity's got so much more people actually telling you how to do it, and presumably cool tricks and stuff like that. Although I do need to finish the tutorial, because I learned off a dude called I've forgotten his name now. Sean JS, and he's pretty good. But like, you get beginner tutorials. Yeah, and you don't generally get more than beginner tutorials. Like you get some medium stuff, but like, you know, like it's quite a hard discipline. I guess it's difficult to know what to teach people. Yes, yeah. Especially for work, if I actually knew how to program properly. Like trying to tell my boss, well, I can program a 2D platformer if that's any help. It's oops, hang on, no, I'm just using the brush. Okay, that doesn't. It's supposed to be a tongue. It doesn't really work because he keeps popping up and down. Let's make him a Super Saiyan. There we go. That's what we have to worry about. Yes, anyway, please enjoy. Farewell. It's nice having you, even briefly. Yes, coding tomorrow. I'll try and have that to be a long stream as well. Because I want to get some stuff done. I might try and build a new thing, which is always fun. I should continue clicking on things. Let's turn the paint off. It's nice having characters color-coded for my convenience. Looks like the Romans are finally sending some half-decent soldiers over here. Given the riff-raff we've had so far, it's about damn time. Looks like we're a bit late to get much of anything else done today.
All right.
How about we just go to the inn and have something to eat for now? We can plan our next move from there. Yeah. Breckies. I'll write that down. Oh, I did watch the talk, the TED talk, not TED talk. Yeah, you know what I mean. I've wrote it down somewhere. I mean, I watched it. I didn't need to write it down again. Anyway, I'll write down Brackies. I'll write it down using a pencil and not a whiteboard marker. It was camera and use. I think I've forgotten the name of the video, but I did watch it. Yes. The biggest takeaway I had from that is that I should be instead of shaking randomly, I should consider using tilting, and I should, instead of using random, it's I should have wrote that down. He had a specific type of random that he uses, and I've forgotten what it's called, but I imagine it's lookupable. But yeah, that's potentially useful. Alright, farewell. You enjoy. I'm sitting on Duran's dialogue, aren't I? Alright, now our biggest problem is how to get across the river. It'd help if we knew whether or not you made it across before you lost your memories. If so, then we could try duplicating whatever it is you did. Take care. If there's anything you've remembered so far that might give us something to go on. I mean, yeah, going that thing there, the Sacred Beast. No? Is it the green one that's green? Right, I was just clicking on stuff, I wouldn't have guessed that. Of course, that tower! We haven't seen any towers at all, so... Oh, I just assumed that was... Dam Tower. Is it not Dam Tower? Can't say for sure whether or not it's in the Primeval Lands, but it certainly doesn't seem to be over here. At all. How does this sound? Tomorrow, let's separate ways, see what we can find out. No, don't make me talk to people in the village. I like talking to people on my own terms, but don't force me to talk to people in the village. It's boring. I have to spend like 15 minutes talking to every fucking person. Are you breaking up with me? Damn straight, though. We're through, pal. It's probably what you expected me to say, huh? But you're dead wrong if you think I'd abandon you now. I'd admit it that at first I was getting awful sick of your goody two-shoes attitude. But we've come this far together, so I'm sticking around until the bitter end. Or at least until we've got all that reward money. I'll start out by checking my usual sources. I might learn something we could use. How about you? Any ideas? I'll just laze around. I'll gather information too. I'll just laze around a bed. That sounds like a great idea. Everyone needs a good rest once in a while. Except now, you lazy slob. Oh fuck, I thought it might just go. Do you want to not? You're gonna get out into the city and gather intelligence yourself. Or so help me. Grr. You're the one who dragged me into this mess, so no staying in bed while I work my ass off. And that's that. It's settled then. Why do you give me decisions if I just have to do what you say? Starting tomorrow, we each go our separate ways and see what we can dig up. But for now, it's time to get us some sleep. We need to be well rested for the hunt. You know what?
Hey.
You seem pretty awake and alert. That's good. He doesn't sleep in my bed then. Guess this is a goodbye for now then. We'll meet up later to see what we've got. First things first, I'll be heading off to see an old friend. An old friend? Yeah, an old friend in the same trade. We don't exactly mix that well, but I can't really afford to be picky right now. This could take all day, as I'll be heading out of the city. If you're hard up for ideas, how about some of the quests off the inn's quest board? You're kind of a hero to the people here, so I'm sure they'd be pretty happy. And if you're going to do nice things for the locals, then info will flow easier than pouring wine out of a bottle. Okay, just put... People come to trade. Sorry, I'm being distracted by my phone again. I'm trying to figure out why Discord has sent a message. Oops! I've stretched this way out of as long as it is. As long as it is. What? I see it. He's gone. He's going away. Ah, alone again. Yeah, it doesn't have Rado's Annex. Well, it may be higher up. We have a lot of money. New quests. You don't need to put the if I've cleared them, you can remove them again. So, Evelyn, we've got 2 more quests. Cool. To the trading post where people come. Okay, I wanted to look at the map, but I think I have to leave the tavern before I can do that. Oh, Adol. Did you have a look at the board? I did. Of course you did. So that means you're up for our challenge. I sure hope so. I accept your challenge. Yeah, there we go. Okay, here's what we want you to do. We want you to show us how skilled a treasure hunter you are. You're working on the map of the Great Forest, right? So we thought you must be an expert at treasure hunting too. That's why we've hidden treasures all around town, and we want you to find them. You've got to be looking for lots of gold ore, those super expensive little rocks make the gold stuff out of. If you find them, you can keep them as your reward. We've hidden 5 of them in total. Come let us know when you've found all 5. This is apparently vital. Okay. Why does he need hints for? Our point of the treasure hunt is to find treasure with the riddles or clues to guide you. It's not much of a treasure hunt. Feast looking around blindly, that would be boring. Guess you're right. It's decided if you need a clue as to where the treasures are hidden, come speak to me. And if you really can't find one and want to give up, just come and let me know. You have to admit that we've beaten you if you give up though. And if you don't want to do that now, do you? Dang, yeah, that's all. Right. Count of 3. 1, 2, go! Let's find some treasure, shall we? We'll start at the top of the map and we'll work our way down. It's not a very big town, I don't mind searching it to be honest. I should probably keep talking though, just in case more viewers turn up. Here we are at the trading post, where people come to trade. Okay. I do kind of wish I knew what the treasures looked like. I assume I'll get a little thingy telling me I can interact. Running around as fast as I possibly can. It's mouse. Sure. Found a Leo's subordinate Panzer. His main hobby is eating, which you can probably guess by looking at him, but the surprise thing is he apparently hates sweet things. Can't help but feel like he's missing out on half the great things in life. He hates sweets, especially a guy like that. Is that an interesting tidbit? It's a tidbit, and no, that wasn't worth 100 at all. Right, I found some gold ore. Yeah, our plan has gone off the rails, isn't it? They probably haven't hidden ore in the mine. So it's a very clever hiding place. Hidden it deep underground. Ah, seems incredibly pleased. Kind of worried that I've only found 2. Did kids put any gold in your house? I'll get some hints, shall I? But I've already got some of them. Just hint the ones I don't have. Right, confirm that they can indeed be indoors. I wonder where the other quest is. Different colour roof house. I know it didn't have a different colour roof, but... Hey, hands off my kitchen. Oh, it's you, Adol. I thought it was a thief. Thank you for so much for helping Wagner during the incident of the mine. Are you Wagner's daughter? Yes, I'm his daughter, Ada. So what brings you here today? I'm stealing gold! Treasure hunt for gold ore? Oh, you must be playing with my younger brother, Evan. That explains why he's been sneaking around all day. Very sorry for the trouble. Ask about the tower. There's a tower in the Great Forest? No, I'm sorry, I've never heard of anything like that before. Very little is known about the Great Forest around here after all. Anyway, thank you for playing with Evan. You really are a nice person. Come by any time. Good luck treasure hunting. Yeah, I got that one. Got that one. Under a tent, we're crossing a circle on it. I have no idea what that. A tent? There we go. Still better than the start of Kingdom Hearts. You there! What do you think you're doing? I was looking for my mask. Gold ore, you say? Really? In a place like this? You're definitely suspicious. I think I'm gonna have to ask you to come with me. Explain what you're really up to. Oh dear, what seems to be the problem? My, isn't Adol Christin? Is something the matter? Adol explained the situation to Garuda. So you decided to accept a request from those children and play with them? How delightful. As you heard, there's nothing suspicious about this young man. In fact, the only problem here seems to be the guard permitted to... A guard permitted a child to trespass in this area while on duty. So unless you want me to report your error, I suggest you return to your post immediately. Yes, sir. Thank you. Oh, it was nothing. If anything, we owe you an apology for the inconvenience. Though I can't help noticing your usual companion is not here with you today. Where could he be, I wonder? Did you have business with Durin? Ah, so his name is Durin. No, I did not. But do pass along my best regards to him as well. Is something the matter? Ask about the tower. A tower? Is there a tower in the Great Forest? I've been kept well informed of your investigation by Governor General Griselda. That's 3Gs. You looking for a 3G tower? But I don't recall any reference to a tower. I'm actually kind of surprised you'd ask me such a thing, in fact. The Roman army is only just beginning its expedition into the Great Forest. You have much more to tell me than I to you. So, preparations for training are complete. We can begin as soon as you're ready. Very well. I'll be along shortly. I do apologize, Adol, but I'm afraid I have work to attend to. I hope, though, that we will have a chance to speak again in the near future. Found the gold! Oh, looks like you found them all. What time is it? 11. Okay. And really quickly too. Wow, you're amazing. It's no wonder you've managed to explore so much of the Great Forest already. I hate to admit it, but I really do want to be like you one day. That's how children speak. They're like, oh, my ego. Hey, Adol. Since you beat us there, here, take this too. Some coal. Yeah, it won't bite. It's not as hard to find more. You should be able to refine those. Thanks, game. Yeah! Oh, hang on. Hang on. Yeah! Same again. See if we can leave the city. Yeah, whatever, Rachel. Oh, I totally can leave. I totally cannot leave. Then what am I supposed to do now? We have the money. It's Quincy! So I decided I didn't want to read everything. Am I just supposed to randomly talk to everyone? Prof's the most important part of beer. What am I doing? Minor. Fair enough, it is the only part of the city I've not explored for a while. Hey there, Adol. Looks like you saw my request on the board, no? Matt, I really appreciate you, all people, agreeing to help us out. So how about it? You ready to lend a hand? Yes. Thanks, I really appreciate it. I don't know what voice I'm trying to do. Right, then let's get to it. I'll show you where I want you to work. Want to do a spot of mining? Alright. What I'd like you to do is mine in this area. Look familiar? It should. This is where that monster appeared before. Because of that, it's too risky for us regular miners to dig here. And we were forced to abandon it. But you're all over story, Adol. Anyway, getting down to business. I want you to use this pickaxe to dig out as much ore as you can in the time provided. Naturally, the gold from the ore I'm most interested in. I'm not going to give you a specific amount to dig, but you'll be paid based on how much you'll be able to mine. So, well, go for the gold. Well, get more gold, no problems. I got it. And anything other than gold ore doesn't count, so you're free to take it with you. Finders keepers. That effect, the more you dig, the more you get. Bottom line is keep digging. Okay. I sure did. Excellent. Well then, let's see what you got. Show me what you've got. I think I got everything right. Nice job, Adol. Did you get a good workout? Alright, let's see how you did. Looks like you dug out 8 pieces of ore in total. That should be plenty. Here's your reward. Loads of money. Something else on your mind? Ask about the tower. The tower? There's a tower in the forest? I know you can see a huge tree, but I've never heard of anyone seeing a tower. Oh yeah, I did hear someone discovered a village in the forest recently, if you can believe that. Wait, that was you, wasn't it? You never stop blowing people's minds. Sorry, I can't be any more helpful, but good luck finding whatever you're looking for. Thanks again for your help.
Job well done.
Yeah! Oh, hang on, I've got to go away. Right. Are you serious? I'm serious. He ran through here in a total panic. His face was red as a beetroot. Ha ha ha! That's not a very nice thing to say about beetroots. Hey, what? You want to go and take a look? At what? Whatever's going on over there, or Leo's face? Both, of course. Ha 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 ha! Let's go then. He was headed towards the Great Forest Gate. The wind must feel amazing up there. But how do you even climb that high? Someone did say they saw her climbing the outer wall. Really? We're allowed to do that? Wow! I'm totally going to try it.
Idiot.
There's no way you'd be able to make it without falling. So that must be...
Hey!
Get I've forgotten his name now. Get down there from this instant! This is outrageous! Government buildings are not for climbing! Commander, calm down. What if she climbed up there to, you know, what are you going to do if she jumps? That's kind of dark. It's a bit dark for this game. What? If she jumps down from that height? All because you told her to get down? Commander, you'll be a murderer. Well, what am I supposed to do then? He's turned into Skeletor. This wasn't in my job description. You'll have to try and persuade her. Climb back down. Make her realise she has so much to live for. Why should I have to do that? To maintain an order is the city. It's your job, isn't it? I suppose I have no choice then. You up there, can you hear me? Don't do anything foolish. Think of your parents. If you jump from all the way up there, it's going to hurt, you know. It's really going to hurt. And I think think of all the food you'll never be able to eat again. I don't think she can hear you. Guess you're gonna have to climb up there yourself.
What?
Preposterous! I could never! Are you scared, Commander? Of course not! You are! You're scared! I am not! I'm not, I say! And all! Perfect timing! Well, I'll let you have the honour of taking care of this situation as a show of good faith, yes. I'll do it. I knew you would. Leo, go save yourself. Who said that? You will address me as Commander Leo. Saving people is the army's job. Yeah, don't make adult all your work for you. It's your turn to do something useful for a change. Go on, Leo. Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo. Well, they're all cheering for him. I think they're just enjoying the spectacle. Especially now with the Roman army here. It's going to look terrible if he doesn't go. I said you will address me as Commander Leo! He's running away! Wait, look over there. I think he's trying to get at higher ground. He's pretty fast. That's our roaring Leo. He's climbing up. Wow, he's actually scaling the wall. I didn't think he'd be that brave. Leo, 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 Attica. She jumped. What? You're hurting me. Hugs? I just wasn't prepared for hugs. Sorry, I'm just happy to see you again. It's been, I don't know, like 40 minutes. What is the meaning of this commotion?
Let me down! I'm scared of heights!
I see, he's got the wrong voice. My voice is the right voice.
Commander, take it easy!
This place is huge. I couldn't believe it when I got here. And the houses are all made out of stone. Also, it's not up a giant fucking tree. What were you doing up there? This town is so big I didn't know where I was going. I thought the best thing to do was to head for the tallest, most central building I could find. I never thought I'd see so many people around, so my best bet for spotting you is to climb as high as possible. I had no idea I wasn't supposed to be up there. I'm sorry, okay? Don't worry about it. Haha, thanks. But you wound up getting in trouble for what I did, so I'm really sorry. Did I? Or did he? I just can't believe how different the world is outside of Komodo. All this, commodification. I think I understand how you must have felt now. At least a little bit. You came all this way on your own? Yep, aren't I amazing? Well, the little bits you told me about the route you took to Komodo definitely helped. If not for that, I'd still probably be wandering aimlessly out there somewhere. Besides, no one's better at me than sneaking around the forest unnoticed. I've come up with all kinds of stealth techniques to make sure none of the men are better at hunting than me. What happened after we left? See, I've done a lot of thinking. I was pretty shocked to hear that Remnos had kept his strength a secret from me, but I still haven't heard a peep about it from Remnos himself. All I know is what Father and that woman told me. So I decided that I was going to find him myself and ask him what the deal was. What will you do then? Isn't it obvious? First I'll take him back from that woman, then if everything she and Father said is true, I'll slap him. I mean, it's pretty rude when you think about it. You can't just decide you're better than someone and then hold back on their account. That's not fair to me at all. In fact, it really hurts. But then after I slap him a few times, I'll hug him really tightly. And thanks him for his experience, so he'd better be ready for me or else. It's very you, Kana. That seems like a bit of a slap. Perfect answer. Huh, don't I know it? I asked Father about it, and he said I could go as long as I travelled with you. So will you take me with you, please? We'd be more than happy to have you. Really? You're not just saying it so I'll feel better. I don't want you worrying about me when you need to get focused on getting your memories back. I'll just be tagging along for the ride. Still, thanks, Adol.
All right.
They serve yeah, I'm way too low pitched. They serve food and drink here, right? We should have a toast. Ha ha ha! Well, then, to our reunion. And to getting your memories back and reuniting with Remnos. Cheers! Right. You know what? I just noticed the lurker so weirdly drinking along with the characters is probably not a good way to keep the lurkers around. Ah, that was wonderful. I never tasted anything like that before. Oh yeah, where did Duran go anyway? Ah, my head feels all... Kana fell asleep almost instantaneously. She must have been exhausted. Da 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 da.
Hey,
I'm back. Hope you haven't been waiting long at all. Ha! Wasn't expecting to find Kana here. Is it Kana Chameleon? She come and go. Is that why she's from Komodo? Why is she asleep? You didn't. How can you even... Fucking hell, game. The fuck? How can you even think that? You gotta admit, it looks pretty bad. Thought so, it's just juice. She must have been dead tired. Well, we can't leave her here like this. Give me a hand carrying her to one of the rooms. I don't know, I feel like we should get another girl to do this for us. What are you staring into space for? Come on, it's a job for her prince. Adol, look at her legs. No, not like that, Japan, stop this. Kana's legs were all cut up and her shoes looked really worn. Wow! And check out the soles of her shoes, completely ruined! She must have gone through a lot to get here. Remnos, wait for me. I'll bring you home. Indeed, quite. Adol and Durin carried the exhausted Karna to a room, leaving her to rest. I think I pronounced all those words correctly there. I see. I figured she'd probably go after Remnos. But I didn't think she'd come all the way through the forest on her own. Now, time to get down to business. Did you learn anything? Yeah, I think so. Well, actually, I'll let you answer that for yourself after you see this. Do you recognize it? Duran produced a well-worn notebook. I've acquired the well-worn notebook. Managed to get my hands on this. Well, let's just call that a trade secret. It's full of information about the Great Forest, which is surprising in and of itself. But look at this bit right here. There's an image that appears to be a hand-drawn map of the Great Forest with notes scrawled all over it. So it's got the highlands, the tower, the ruins and Selray, and an underground passage. The handwriting looks somewhat familiar. I have no idea what this pattern of diamonds on the left is all about. Yeah, nor do I actually. But look at the map on the right page. The words Primeval Lands are written at the top. And look at this bit in the middle. Duran pointed to the word tower. See, I'm pointing to the word tower as well. Now I'm pointing to an actual tower. Is this... I don't think there's any doubt about it. This was yours before you lost your memories. Statue with wings like fiend. You know what, I was going to say something like that. I know, so there's a fan website, so I know they do go deeper on some of the lore, but like I couldn't help but see that. Like, I think there are winged ones, and that's all I know. Because I scrolled down and went, you know what? No, I'll let the games teach me that. But this wasn't... It's probably... You probably find this out in a later game anyway. But, like, I'm assuming... how do I explain this? So, for East to suddenly say, oh yeah, there are gods in this tower, but there's no magic anymore, it's quite a big thing to say. But then you go, well, why is there only that... Why are there only one goddesses? There could be many goddesses, couldn't there? There could be more than one god. There could be more than one tower as well. But, like, the tower... We know where the tower came from. But, like... I'm assuming Fina and Leia... Why does he need to speak of Fina as well? I guess that's the love interest one. My point is that there might be more than one angel in this universe. Not a bad find, huh? See, the information game isn't all about rumors and hearsay, but items like this, too. Seems pretty likely you dropped this right around when you got hit with whatever it is that wiped your memory clean. And it sure looks to me like after visiting Komodo and Selray, you crossed over to the Primeval Lands. But what's most important to us right now is this bit here, right on the river. Looks like there might be a ruined passage in the underground. There might be a... Yeah. Might be a... That line there. There might be a passage in an underground ruin. Barely a stone's throw away from Selray. You must have gone through there and come out on the other side of the river. You're amazing, Duran. Well, yeah, I guess I am. I did go through a hell of a lot of trouble to get this after all. Let's get some rest first and set out in the morning. Besides, Khan is coming with us, isn't she? And she needs her rest even more than we do. Cool. So we're headed to Selray first. It's annoying to get that last bit. Right, no more caffeine. I did hear about a village near the river from my father, but this will be my first time actually going there. Should probably meet with Ozma too, and see if he knows anything about this underground ruin. Alright, Adol. Soon as you're ready, let's hit the road.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
All right.
No, I wanted the team pose. Aw. Never mind, it's gone now. Let's save our game. Okay. To the beast plane. I forgot where Selray is. Oh yeah, of course, it's the direction, but that was too strong to fight. Now we'll get plenty of chance to fight things soon. Hey, if it isn't Adol and Duran, welcome back. As soon as you left, something else bad happened, and we're blaming you again. Thanks to you, there hasn't been... Okay, cool. There hasn't been any poison in the river for quite a while. We still haven't managed to cap the culprit, though. I'm not too surprised. There doesn't seem to be... Didn't seem like the type to make it easy for anyone. There've been others coming and going here, too, aside from you guys. Right now, that Leo fellows, who's been here once before, is inside the village, keeps complaining about how he wants to cross the river. Since you're here, you should go see Ozma. I'm sure he'd be thrilled for the visit. Let's go, Adol, to Ozma's place first. We should introduce Kana too while we're here. Ooh, so this is Ozma's house. Yeah, he's really young, yet he's the village leader. Really serious guy. Is that... I changed Duran's voice. Is that you, Adol? I am pleased to see you again. Actually, there is something I wish to discuss with you. What do you want to discuss? It is a matter that has been on my mind for quite some time. So, you have found a way to cross over into the primeval lands, then? Yeah, apparently Adol managed to make it over there once already, before he lost his memories. At least, that looks to be the case. Can't say anything for sure until we've been over there ourselves. But in order to make it across the river, We'll need to find the entrance to the ruin mentioned in his old notebook. What's wrong?
No.
Nothing at all. My apologies. Adol, I have something on my mind ever since I last saw you. As you know, I was never told the real secret of the spiders. You mean there's a reason they're treated as sacred beasts? Indeed. Yet, despite never being told, I feel it is my duty, and perhaps my destiny, to know the answer. My family is no longer with us, however. I'm gonna give up on the voices. Jurin adopted a similar voice, but a different one. It's weird having both of them. My family is no longer with us. However, it is conceivable I may never learn the truth. Still, I desire to know. That's better. I wish to unearth the secret of my mother and father protected for so long. Ozma. The sacred beasts are said to have come from the primeval lands, as I previously noted. Naturally, there is no guarantee that I'll find the answers that I seek there. And I do apologize for making such a selfish request, but I must go to the primeval lands no matter the risks. So with no one to tell you the answers, you want to go on a journey and find them for yourself, huh?
Hey.
I don't know the whole story here, but you definitely understand. I definitely understand exactly how you feel. It's like if you just stay in your village and pass up this chance, you'll know you'll end up regretting it later. So if this journey is what you want to do, you should do it. And you don't want to always wonder what might have been. Right, Adol? We'd be happy to have you with us. I almost feel guilty for hoping you'd say such a thing. Still, thank you. Just give it your all, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And even then, there's something to learn from every failure, so chin up. This'll be a good journey. I'm happy to have you with us, Ozma.
Yes.
And I too, Kana. And so Ozma explained to the people of Selray, with some difficulty, that he was departing on a journey. They seemed hesitant to accept this at first, but soon realized that they'd depended on him for far too long, and wished him well. I believe all my preparations are now complete. It feels strange to be leaving my home on a journey for the first time. Oh, believe me, I know right where you're coming from. It's a big mix of excitement and nervousness. Your stomach's in knots, and your heart's pumping right out of your chest. I think Ozma's probably more concerned about his responsibilities. Huh, what are you implying? What'll happen to the spiders while you're away? I thought you were the only one who could look after them. There is another in the village who can take care of their basic needs. That is all she can do, but it should be sufficient. Normally, even if that would be forbidden by the laws of my tribe, however. Right. Getting back to the matter at hand, leaving here and following the river to the north should lead us to the ruin. I have marked where I believe it is located on your map. Should you need to confirm its location. Alright, Adol. You ready for this? Let's set off! Cool. I didn't know it'd be 4 people. Oh, it's not. He's like... Oh, this is... You can tell it's a Vita game. I still don't think, like, because he's not in any of the screenshots. So I assume he's still temporary, but he does have different skills, so who knows?
Let's go.
So I don't know if it's worth it. I'm gonna just find better stuff soon, aren't I? Ooh.
Leave it to me.
Oh, it's the flag and not the post. Hey Ozma, do you need something? We have come to discuss your request. Oh, you're here to help me out with that? That's great. Would you be willing to assist her, Adol? I accept. Really, thanks. So what do you want us to do? It was something about testing a weapon, right? That's the one. It's not any weapon, it's a super weapon. It's the important part. Okay. At any rate, as you can see, I'm currently a blacksmith's apprentice, so as a part of my training I've decided to forge some completely new types of weapons. This one's called a bat'leth. And you'd like us to test those weapons in a combat situation? Well, at least one of them, yeah. There is one detail I should probably mention though. These weapons need a little more refinement before they're complete, so I need them tested in actual battle with real monsters. They'd have to be put through their paces to work out all the kinks. The current states of both weapons are a little unreliable. Don't say I didn't warn you. This is sounding pretty sketchy now. You'll be fine. I have two weapons. I'll be thrilled if you test out just one of them on the field. The sword and a gauntlet. Which would you prefer? Is it alright to test only one? Would it not be better for it to take both? Nah, I've made up my mind to focus all of my energy on one or the other. Basically, whichever one sounds more appealing to potential clients. I'd rather make one amazing weapon than two great ones, you know? Obviously I'll take the sword. Right, here you go. Spectacular heat sword! It looks and sounds awesome. I know, right? And you'd appreciate my greatness. Just for that you can have this too. Bitter potion. As for what I want you to actually do, how about equipping this weapon and defeating 5 Rangoas? Can't remember exactly where to find them exactly, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. Once you've taken down 5 of them, let me know, okay? Good luck. Bit of a Rangoa, eh? Eh? It's in the Forest of Dawn. There's loads of monsters in the Forest of Dawn though. Shark Fin DX is actually quite good. Yeah, sure. Saber game, and I'll be right back. Right, so this is Future John here. So it turns out the next hour of footage, I'm muted. I came back from break and somehow I turned my camera back on, but I didn't turn my microphone back on, and I didn't realise this until somebody live came in and said, "Hey, you're muted." So, what to do about this? So the biggest problem is, it's an hour. It's an hour worth of footage. How do I fix this? Do I redub it? Well, I'm clearly doing some redubbing right now, but what I've done is I've cut 15 minutes of it for the end of this episode, and I'm gonna add this little addendum here, explaining what the hell's going on, and I'm just gonna let the rest play out. So like, so what am I doing in the footage? I'll explain what I'm doing in the footage. Clearly, I picked up a couple of quests. So I'm sort of exploring the lands, trying to find those animals and beasts. I know there's those 2 routes that I'm trying to find, and I'm also subtly trying to find out where the hell I'm trying to go. And quite a lot of this takes me some time. I do have to fully explore some areas before I go, oh, it's right there. It's actually just right there. And which happens in this game sometimes. Sometimes it just I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to explore everything. But it's just this kind of spike in difficulty that I just wasn't... Like, it's the areas I was stuck in before where I was just like, well, I shouldn't be here with 2 people. And even with 3 people, it's quite difficult. And when I discover the place to go, which is like... It's going to be ages yet until I find the places. I end up doing the side quests first, by the way. Accidentally, I just stumble upon both of them. When I find the right place to go, suddenly the difficulty spike goes away. But like, I clearly had to go through the difficulty spike to get there. That's a bit confusing. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this dub so I can export this video. I'm doing this blind. I don't know what I'm going to do about the next 45 minutes because it's the start of an episode, and I think I don't know if anyone will watch a 2-hour, like a 45 minutes of me overdubbing footage. Oh, I'll see how I feel. I may just have to do face cam as well and watch the footage and overdub it. Maybe fast forward. I'll have a think, but like, it's really annoying. But yes, if you skip ahead and into the next episode, what I do is I fully explore the areas that I haven't explored yet. I do some side quests. We level up. We buy some weapons, and we finally find the route across the river. I mean, I get my microphone back, I think, once I'm underground, under the river. So, like, I think unlocking, but we'll see. I'll probably dub that bit. Anyway, I'll just see if there's any lines I want to dub, and then I'm just going to leave it here, I'm afraid. Thank you for watching this episode. I'll leave the rest. It's like 12 minutes now, and it will just be... I'll put an X in my face, so you know that... well, there might be an X now. We'll see. Anyway, thank you. I've been John Proxy. I've been having an Memories of Celceta adventure. Hopefully, I'll remember to always check my microphone every time I play the game. Thank you for watching that.
Leave it to me. Hang in there. Let's get them. Stay out of their way. Let's get them. Hang in there. Let's get him! Find an opening! Let's get him! Find an opening! Let's get him! Find an opening! Focus on offense!
Come on,
Find an
let's get
opening!
going.
Focus on offense! Don't let him hit you! Focus on offense! Is this it? My turn. Here I go! Get lost!
Let's go. Don't let them hit you. That's it. Can't lose.